Hello, everybody. I'm Keith Jones, and it's the 4th of July, 2018, Independence Day for the United States of America. I'm here today to share some information with you. Actually, I'm here for a few reasons. Um, One of them is independence. I want to share with my audience potentials and possibilities of independence. Um, Financial freedom and economic independence, to be exact. But I'd like to start with introducing myself. Um, Again, I'm Keith Jones. Uh, my current business, our headquarters are located out of uh, the metropolitan area of Atlanta, Georgia. I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, and went in the military in 1977. Got out in 1980. Been working for myself since I started in my current business, real estate entrepreneur, in 1997. We started buying houses to fix them up, to rent them out. And within a short amount of time, I realized that I really wasn't excited about being a landlord. But everything worked out. Honestly, everything worked out. I ended up stumbling, if you will, into wholesaling, becoming a real estate entrepreneur. I was introduced to the concept of wholesaling, where I basically became very successful and consistent at finding deals, putting them under contract, uh, selling them, my contracts, to other investors, those investors who want to buy and hold or fix and flip. But I'll go into a little more of that a little later, but I just want to give you a little background on my real estate experience. So again, we take pride and very, very excited about the business that I'm in as far as a real estate investor is concerned. I also have a internet business. We are affiliates of marketing. We promote, basically help show and expose people to other ways to make money online as an internet entrepreneur also. So I'm a real estate entrepreneur and I'm an affiliate marketing entrepreneur. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I love working for myself. There's no better thing in life than for me, anyway, in my opinion, to run your own business, to control your own income. And I can give myself a raise whenever I want to. I can take a break whenever I want to. It's incredible life. But what I'm here for more so now is I want to help make a change in what's going on in our society. Everybody, including myself, complains about what's going on. I don't want to watch the news. I'm tired of listening to about the crime and things of that nature here in Metro Atlanta and back home in Detroit. Just want to be a part of the change now. So I figured the best way for me to be a part of a change is to actually do something instead of just complain about it. And right now, only thing I can think of, and eventually there's going to be more, but the only thing I can think of now is just sharing wealth, tips, inspiration, and ideas with a potential audience. Just let them know where I came from, well, where I'm going, and where I am now. So I like to start with saying anybody can do. Everybody has the potential to do what they want to do in life, what they want to do for life. Everyone has the potential for success. Success it's a state of mind that you must develop. And the earlier you develop the success mentality in life, the sooner you have the success that you deserve, that you require, that you anticipate. You got to have a dream. You got to have motivation. more than just uh, the basics. You don't want to be ordinary. You don't want to be average. You should be striving to be excellent at what you do. If you ever take a look at some of the most successful entertainers, uh, athletes, entrepreneurs, doctors, lawyers, engineers, the when you can focus on being the best at what you do, the rest will come along. The money will follow if you just focus on being the best at what you do. Right now, my focus is being the best real estate entrepreneur, the best uh, uh, um, affiliate marketing entrepreneur. I want to be the best. I want to share with my audience my experience at being the best, and how it's changed my life. If you focus on being the best at what you do, everything else will follow. It's like a magnet. It'll draw itself to you. You know, today we are, again, this is Independence Day for the United States in 2018. And this is my first solo podcast. And I, I would like for you all to follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. Um, Take a look at what we do. We're going to be sharing lots of information with you for free on some inspirational uh, information for success. Right now, again, this is my actual first solo video. I plan to interview other entrepreneurs. Is going to be a part of what we do here. We're going to interview other entrepreneurs who are successful at what they do. Not everybody will do the same thing. Not everyone wants to do the same thing, and not everyone has to have to do the same thing. I just do what I do, and I do it the best of my ability. And I want to bring to you exposure to those people who are doing what they do to the best of their ability. My goal is to sit down and interview some of these individuals and asking questions. I'm expecting you guys to tune in and send us questions to share or to ask to these individuals. Some of them will be multiple lines of entrepreneurship, restaurant owners, skating roller rink owners, other real estate investors, people in the car business. There's so much opportunity now in this world of the internet and computers. Now is the easiest time in the world to become self-reliant, have economic independence and financial freedom. Now is the time. The internet has made the world smaller. You can sell what you have to sell around the world. Your audience is literally the world nowadays. With the internet and your computer, you have exposure to everyone who speaks the language that you speak. You can sell something to them. Did you know that the highest paid profession in the world is sales? So all you have to do is find something to sell and sell it to them. Find something that people want to buy and sell it to them. It really is that simple. But in the meantime, let's deal with what's going on in our communities. I'm so as watching the news and things of that nature, I can't do that because it's too depressing. So I want to deal with stuff on the lighter side, on the success side, not the side of people being. I don't want to depress you. I want to inspire you to have success. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm as a real estate entrepreneur. I'm a six-figure real estate entrepreneur, meaning that I earn six figures annually doing what I do. As a real estate investing entrepreneur, I earned a six-figure income. But real estate is not for everybody. If it was, everybody would be doing it, and obviously they don't. But I'm interested in sharing with everyone what I do to help them along that line. I wrote in night in 2004 or 2505, somewhere around. I wrote a manual on what we call wholesaling or quick turn real estate, and at that time, my goal was to share it with as many people as possible to help them understand what it takes, the basics and the fundamentals of being a wholesaler, which is the best way to start in real estate is actually becoming a wholesaler because it's less risk and it can be consistent cash flow in between your other deals that you do. Wholesaling is when you find a property for say $50,000 that an owner wants to sell for, let's say, 50 grand. You put a contract on it. You secure this property with what we call a purchase and sales agreement to um, buy the property 50,000. You then at that point you start marketing it to other investors, buy and holders, fix and flippers for, let's say, $60,000. And you find there's people who will be interested in it at the $60,000 if the price is right and all the other numbers make sense, and which is a part of what we share with you in our manual. Manuals, by the way, is $29.99, $29.99 for this manual that you'll be able to download. And again, it's just the basics and the fundamentals of being a wholesaler. It's all the things that in fact, I became a wholesaler before I even knew I was wholesaling. It fell into my lap. But as a wholesaler, you sell that contract to a real estate investor who wants to buy it, fix it up and sell it, or buy it, fix it up and rent it out. You'll sell it to them for you'll sell your contract to them for 60,000, leave a $10,000 spread in the middle that you put in your pocket. Just imagine if you could do that once, twice a month. Think about it. Something to think about. Now, with being a wholesaler, you can, if you can close two deals like that a month, obviously you're making anywhere from 10 to 20 grand a month. You're going to make six-figure income, and now it's time to, once you have that in place on a consistent basis, then it's time to generate and create other opportunities, because now you've just created some financial freedom, if you will. Your next goal is your economic independence. Your economic independence is that where you have residual income, passive income. It's up to you, whatever you want to call it, but it's one of those two. It's both of those two. It's residual and it's passive. Residual and passive income is that mailbox money, or that money that's being deposited in your bank account every month or every week or every day. Depends on what you're doing. And that's why I'm also an affiliate marketing entrepreneur. As an affiliate marketing entrepreneur, I have income going into my bank account daily. I promote, I should say, products, predominantly digital products, to people around the world that speak my language. Now, what we concentrate on as affiliate marketers, as an affiliate marketing entrepreneur, we sell digital products that help people solve problems. People have needs. I'm focused on helping people solve a problem because of a need. And my niche in the affiliate marketing sector is helping people make more money. That's a passion for me. As an affiliate marketing entrepreneur, you want to find your passion to work with your potential, with your niche. When you have a passion about what it could be, weight loss, it could be training your dog, it could be anything, any niche. You'd be surprised how many people in this world have interest in information that you have to sell, that you can share with them, that help them solve a problem. That is such a lucrative, profitable way to make a living, and that's what we call working smarter. So to have an income, uh, the traditional income of real estate, and then the income of from the uh, being a internet marketing entrepreneur, taking advantage of technology. Current technology allows you to become a millionaire, um, with ease, but you gotta have focus. You gotta have drive. You gotta be persistent and be willing to take action. All of that. If the rest of that's in your mind and you're not taking action, then you're not going to achieve your dreams. We want to talk about achieving dreams, and because you have to have dreams, you have to have dreams. So what I'm doing at this point is sharing some of my, and it may seem like a lot of babble right now, just because this is actually my first solo podcast. I will, in the very near future, entertain and ask. We will be interviewing other entrepreneurs. So we can share their experiences and some of their goals, and we'll be asking questions that hopefully you guys will send in and say, hey, Keith, find out what this guy's doing. I'm interested in it. We're going to have entrepreneurs from all sectors of success. Um, I want to help the world learn how. I want to create the youngest millionaires in the world. That really is one of my focuses. I want to create the youngest millionaires in the world. And so that's going to start with the people who watch this. Hopefully you guys will be sharing this information with your kids and helping them understand that eventually those jobs that are just jobs, a year, 100 years from now, 50 years from now, 100 years from now, most of them will not exist. Their technology right now is to the point where it's taking people's jobs. So you can't rely on retiring. There used to be a time when people can retire from a job. That's going to dwindle more and more as the years go on. I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, as I said. In Detroit, we're known for the automobile industry. And people migrated from the South, particularly African Americans, black people, migrated from the South, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, to places like Detroit to go to work at the automobile factories where manual labor was the thing at the time. Building cars, putting bumpers on, putting windshields in, installing seats. 75% of a car nowadays is built by robots. So those are the things that destroy the economy of a city like Detroit. Um, the technicians that keep those machines running, of course, are well-paid engineers and things of that nature. But the people who had just enough skills to be laborers, most of them are no longer needed. And the way things are going with technology right now, think about the bank tellers. If you notice in bank, of course, with the influx, with the operating ATMs and the other your ATMs and machines like that, you need less tellers. If you go to a grocery store, you're inside a grocery store, they may have 8 lanes that back in the day used to be manned by humans, people that cashier, in 8 cashiers. Now the average grocery store has 4 cashiers, but they have 6 or 4 self checkouts. So they're showing people in so many ways right now that eventually you won't be needed to do these things. Behind the scenes, what's going on can be a life-changing. It doesn't look good for people who just want to be mediocre and average. You must change your outlook on the focus of life. And the younger you are, uh, the better. The younger you are, the faster, the quicker you take advantage of situations that will propel you to be self-reliant and have financial freedom and economic independence. The younger you are in your life, so you want to start educating yourself for success. You have to start using your imagination. Uh, Start thinking about what you will feel like when you have the success that you require, desire, and you got to start using your imagination to desire. That's where everything starts, with desire. I desired that I didn't want to work for the company that I used to work for. I'd been there 17 years. My desire was freedom, not just the money, but the freedom of from having 15-minute breaks and 30-minute lunches and 2-week vacations once a year. I knew there had to be a better way, and so I went for it, and I lived my life with no regrets. Um, but what we want to share with you now is to help you guys understand that you want to make your changes now. You don't want to work 17 years with a business. And honestly, I could have stayed there a handful more years and retired and had that income, but that just was not what I wanted to do in life. I wanted to work for myself, and I wanted to be able to give myself a raise whenever I wanted to, as much as I wanted to. I want no uh, cap on my income potential. And that all comes with running your own business, working for yourself. Think about this. If more people in this world had what they needed, can you imagine how much less crime we'd have in this world? If everybody had what they needed to feel like they were wealthy, the world would be a much better place. Let's do what we have to do to make the change, and we can only change ourselves first. I know that what I'm doing right now, it may or may not be inspiring right now, but we will get together through technology to make a change. Our goal is to help you and me change. We want to change. We have to change the man in the mirror first to have the real success that we desire in life. And it's there. You can do what you want to do. You just got a desire to do it.